Good Wednesday morning, folks. I'm News 18 meteorologist Cam Hotman with today's edition of your weather vlog. If you haven't heard yet, the National Weather Service and Storm Prediction Center of America have the entire viewing area under a moderate risk for severe weather. That begins later this evening, continuing overnight, possibly even into early tomorrow morning as well. What we're looking at is plenty of warm, humid air here at the surface. That warm front that flexed northward yesterday, bringing the scattered showers, the thunderstorms yesterday afternoon and evening. Well, that's far off to our north at this point, and that has settled this warm, moist air mass over the viewing area currently, and that's why we're going to be seeing temperatures today warming up to 93 degrees, heat indices possibly as high as 100 degrees at times later this afternoon. Now, we've seen plenty of cloud cover as well, and that may slow some of the surface heating, but for the time being, we're also seeing this major system of storms rolling through later on this evening, beginning to slow down a little bit more. Earlier on, we thought between 6 to 8 p.m. may be a good timing for it. Now the latest models are pushing that back to about 8 to 9 p.m. with that main line of storms rolling into the northeastern portion of the viewing area by about 8 to 9 p.m., continuing southeastward throughout the rest of the viewing area, even into the early morning hours tomorrow morning. The main threats with this storm will be strong straight line winds. We could be seeing wind gusts in excess of 70 miles per hour possibly later this evening, and while that will be the main threat, we could still be dealing with hail larger than an inch in diameter and the possibility of a few supercell thunderstorms, maybe developing some rotation and creating and generating a few tornadic events as well. So that's something we are all concerned about here at News 18, and we're going to continue to watch over the next 12 to 24 hours here. But let's actually get into what's causing these storms. This low pressure system located to our northwest at this time will continue to sink southeastward or east-southeastward throughout the next 12 hours, bringing those chances for the storm. It's going to drag that cold front eastward as well to the very moist and warm air mass sitting over the Midwest currently. That cold front interacts with that warm air and forces all the moisture, all the warm temperatures up into the upper atmosphere. That's why we're going to see those supercell thunderstorms develop at first. However, then we're talking about the system gaining some speed, bowing out, creating those strong straight line winds. Wind speed should be sustained right around 58, 60 miles per hour on the front of this line of storms. Those will be sustained winds, pretty much carrying all the way from the north to the south part of this line of storms. We could be seeing some 70 mile per hour wind gusts mixed in as well. Now, as this drags further off to the southeast, finally making its way out of the viewing area by early tomorrow morning, we're still going to be left with some blustery conditions as well as some light showers lingering around the region into tomorrow morning. So temperatures today expected to hit 93 degrees, well above the average high of 82 later this afternoon. Now we'll dip back down to around 66 overnight tonight into tomorrow morning, hitting 79 for tomorrow. So a big cool down as we enter tomorrow. That cold front passes, cool northerly air filters in, and that's when we're going to be seeing high pressure filter in from southern Canada as well, clearing out a lot of that cloud cover as the day progresses. So 79 on Thursday, dropping to 58 Thursday night into Friday morning, and then temperatures fall even more Friday, looking at 77 degrees for a high temperature that day. Now, I know that everyone is concerned with what's going on as far as the taste goes. The latest models do have a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms moving in during the evening hours on Saturday, continuing into Sunday morning. At this time, just a very slim chance of showers and thunderstorms late Saturday night into Sunday. 85 your high temperature for the taste. We'll hit 88 on Sunday. Monday, I hit a high temperature of 90 degrees with another slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Both Sunday and Monday do look like they could be bringing potentially severe weather to the region as well. So those 2 days we'll keep an eye on over the next few days. Tuesday will dry out 87 your high temperature, but once again, the main focus of this forecast, that risk of severe weather. Once again, a moderate risk for severe weather for the entire viewing area that begins this afternoon, lasts through the overnight hours, possibly into tomorrow morning. But that main line of storms, as of now, although this can change because systems like this have been known to pick up speed, have been known to slow down pretty rapidly. So we could be seeing, as of now, the models, if they hold true, 8 to 9 p.m. looks to be when these storms will begin the first move into the viewing area, continuing through the overnight hours into tomorrow morning. WLFI will have more updates as the day progresses from Chad, Amber, and I, so you keep it tuned to WLFI throughout the next 24 hours for all the information you need on this severe weather event. That's pretty much all I wanted to hit on today, folks. If you have any questions about this forecast, feel free to email Chad, Amber, and I at weatherteam18@WLFI.com. My personal email address is cameron.hotman@WLFI.com, and you can always follow us on Twitter at weatherteam18. Until tomorrow, folks, I'm News 18 meteorologist Cam Hotman, signing off.